going out with a client today. Yeah. So he's leading. So there's a garbage truck off to the right, but you have everything at Pebble Beach, so I wouldn't think he would care about those things. But I'm pushing him to make him walk out faster, because otherwise he walks slow like a quarter horse. So he's a little iffy being first, at least today. With this footing and stuff, he's kind of looking at it. So I have a stick and spurs on to help me in case I need it. We'll see how he does once he gets up here. But I'm having to push him. Okay. And then just walk on the side, just so we see. Yep. Yeah. That's okay. They usually go off to the right. Okay, let's go chase the garbage truck. So we're on gravel. He's barefoot. Just got his feet trimmed, so just a little ouchie. Oh, we're gonna stop again. Yeah. And then make him walk just a tiny bit faster, because that'll disperse some of the energy. Yeah, but again, at any point you feel super nervous and not comfortable, you tell me. Because this is just, you know, testing, not to scare the heck out of you or anything. Yeah, so I just, in between here, it's scary because there's a fence they can't see, and sometimes there's turkeys behind it. So just keep your hands wide. Yeah. And you just kind of keep sitting back. And then you're fine here on the grass. You don't have to go any further, but you just kind of watch your footing, because there are humps that, you know, that come up and stuff. And then I'd make them walk just a little bit faster. Yep, even more than that. Kind of how fast you were leaving the barn. Yep, but they get up in front, and if they are not so positive you're a good leader, they start sucking back and slowing down. Yeah. So you want to be like, I'm in charge, you're fine, dude, and just, you know, kind of get after them some. That's better, yep. And then once we get up, you'll see a little house on the left. I'll pass you and I'll go up in the front again, so you guys take a break, and then, you know, you can see how he goes from being leader to follower, because some, you know, get competitive. And then it also helps me to see if this guy will go right up in front or not. But it's hard. This beginning part of the road is some of the scariest part for all of them. Yeah, just because there's so many creatures right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna come past you. Yep. Is he okay? Okay. I'm having to push him. He's not the bravest leader. He's okay, but watch out for that pothole. Captain Cupcake didn't like that. Okay. So I'm having to push him. This is not where you'd want your reins loose and floppy, being up in front with him, or you not paying attention, because again, he's young. It's not his fault. He's good, just not sure. He needs guidance. He's looking at the hikers. You're still okay? Yep. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna let him look for a minute, because he's just unsure of it.
You want me to go first?
No, not yet. As long as he's standing, and he's okay. And then just when you walk off, like he's standing right by that thing, so same thing, he might not pay attention and then catch a foot. Good boy. Yeah, as long as you don't mind waiting, but like you won't be here, so he needs to learn how to be brave, because he's okay leader, he's a better leader. Good boy. If he gets petrified, I'll have you go up there, but good job, buddy. Good boy. Almost every horse freaks at these rocks in the beginning, except if they're older. Like, he didn't care. Good job. They're just they're probably glowing to them. What is that? Huh? Good boy. You want to see it? Good boy. There you go. Okay. Good job. Okay. He's just gonna poop, I think. Just if you can get over more. There you go. That's it. Everybody learns when you come to visit Gaye, you got to go on the side of the road. That's perfect.
Okay. Good boy. It's okay. It's just stuff.
He's like, I just had to go. I don't get it.
You done?
Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
But any of the ones that wring their hocks a little bit, which that guy in front of me does, when you get on the sand, the gravel, anything that gives, you'll see it a little worse. So stay off the driveway on your left, yep, because that's got a little bit of that painted stuff on too. And then you'll see once they're on the pavement or dirt, it doesn't happen so much. Yep. It's just about strengthening them, and then they get much, much better. But it is, how they're made, and it's bred into some of them. But you can make them stronger. The weaker they get, then it happens more. The stronger they get, the less it happens. Because I've taken a lot of horses through this. Yeah. So I just cut over to your right, so that way if these dogs do come running out, it's not as scary, and then keep just going straight up that road. And there's sometimes dogs on the right, but they don't usually bark much. It's fine following. It's just not the previous leader. So I can see why if something jumped out, he would spook or want to get away. See, he just spooked there. Not bad. That's scary. 8-year-old horse bags on a fence. That's a weird thing. It's it's like 2.5 hours towards the ocean. Now get after him a little bit. Yep. Do you feel nervous at all, or you're okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I have to tell myself, I like to have as good a posture as possible when I ride.
Yeah.
And I tend to break.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
And I couldn't do that.
Well, it's hard. So up here, there's dogs on the right.
Yep.
So, you can always go on the left if you want. Then you're farther away, but he's seen them. Otherwise, I just have my hands wide. And again, they're just dogs, which he's seen. So I otherwise just make him keep going. You be tough and just be like, I'm the leader. I got you, buddy. We're fine. These guys usually don't jump on the fence. They just bark. And sometimes they follow us. Sometimes they don't. It's nice to know what the different dogs do.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, oh, let's get away from that one, not that one. Yeah. Are you coming? Usually there's no dog, but today, but that was a good test. Yep. So we'll just keep going straight. Oh, there's the black and brown goat. See, he blends right in with the rock. There they are. And here it looks like there's nothing, but behind the second fence there's these goats with ram horns over there. You can barely see them. But they can smell everything, you know, and we can't smell it so much.
That's why I was wondering about the foxes.
Right. So he's fine following. He's quite happy being back here. So it's when he's first lead or maybe second to the leader, you just got to be paying attention and help him because he's young. And, you know, if he hasn't been out or he's unsure that day, he's going to need someone to help him, and he's got to know that he's got someone to be a leader and they're there for him. Otherwise the horses go, hey, they're not up there, I'm checking out, and that's when they spin, bolt, and all those things because they go, this person not here for me, I'm getting out of here. This part is not very busy. I'm going to slow down so I can gate up a little bit behind her. He's getting much better, he's much smoother up here. And I'm going to kind of, so you can do this when you're with your friends. If the horse in front of you doesn't care, it's just to kind of slow down and gate up there. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to gate up to her. You care if I go back in front of you? Or you can go next. I'm just trying to put him in different spots. Exactly. Yeah, but you're doing good. There's the dogs. Yeah. But you did good. I gated up behind you a couple of times, and yeah, Bentley didn't care. Yeah. Hey, this house has a great view. He did pretty good. He's, you know, brave at times. Other times you gotta help him. That's normal for his age.